Britain and the EU have started to converge on several matters in the crucial post-Brexit trade talks, a Tory MP has claimed. Jo Gideon, who became the first Tory MP to win the Stoke-on-Trent Central seat in the December 2019 election, has said she is optimistic a post-Brexit trade deal will be reached by October. Speaking to Express.co.uk, she said both Britain and the EU are showing determination to find an agreement. The Tory MP also said there were several signs both negotiating teams are starting to converge, which could indicate willingness to make concessions. Ms. Gideon told this website, "We're 3 months away and historically these negotiations have always gone to the wire. I think that there are signs that the range of disagreements is narrowing and that bodes well." She added, "I think there is a will on both sides to keep going until we find an agreement that we can live with. We have moved a little on our position. It's about nudging towards that agreement." When discussing the UK's 3 red lines laid down by Mr Johnson, the MP urged British negotiators to ensure the UK's fishing rights are maintained. She said, "The fishing rights is a very politically sensitive area. It's an emotional thing that we are an independent coastal nation and we have gained that right and with it the right to our waters and to decide what happens in our waters. For us it is deeply symbolic. We've said it is one of our red lines that we have to have control of our waters." Ms. Gideon also reiterated the need for the UK to scratch out Brussels' level playing field demand, which would leave the UK tied to EU rules and regulations. She said, "The reason we left was to take back control of our laws, our borders, our economy, and the level playing field. It would undermine our ability to do that." Boris Johnson had originally planned for the trade talks to conclude by the end of July, but the two sides remain deadlocked on a number of key areas, including the 2 red lines highlighted above. Instead, the Prime Minister said the negotiations must be wrapped up by October, to allow businesses sufficient time to prepare for the end of the EU transition period in December. A Downing Street spokesman said last month, "Talks can't go on into the autumn.